Hello, my name is Russ, and we are in Fort Worth, Texas. Our house is very old. It was a 1927 house, lacking in closet space and lacking in workspace. So I needed a workspace as well as some storage that I didn't have. The reason I chose to have two outbuildings instead of one is that we really needed one just for storage. I didn't want a messy workshop that's cluttered with all kinds of goods where only part of it is hived off to be a useful space. I wanted a clean, well-lighted workspace that's flexible as one component, and separately I wanted pure storage. I didn't actually intend to purchase any sheds until the spring of last year, but about fall I happened to be on the internet just looking at pictures, getting ideas, and I stumbled across the Ulrich Elite Series shed, and I thought, it matches my mind's eye of what I want. So I called right then and got a hold of Weston Ulrich, and he did not pressure me into anything. He just discussed my needs very thoroughly and carefully. And after about 2 hours on the phone with him, I realized we had already spec'd the buildings, decided in detail what they should be, and I thought, these are the best sheds I'm gonna find anywhere. Why not just go ahead and get a quote? And when it arrived, I was instantly struck at the quality, just top to bottom of that building. And I couldn't imagine a way to build it better. So I was immediately smitten and thoroughly impressed. The workshop can be used, I call it a workshop because 80% of my use of it is as a workshop. So it's really a flexible space, sort of a studio, atelier, writer's garret, workshop or yoga space. But for me, 80% of the time that does mean workshop, and it's very handy because I can bring my tools from the storage building, set them up on flexible tables, do the work, clean up, and put them back, and you can't tell that it wasn't an office the next day. I am very pleased with the result of these buildings. In fact, this project of the workshop, which was partly my conception, came out exactly matching what was in my mind's eye to begin with. I'm really thrilled with it. It's a pleasant space to be in. And that's the point I really want to emphasize. It's not just about creating some square footage. You really want any place you spend time to be enjoyable and aesthetically pleasing. And the Ulrich sheds are just such nice, airy, open space to be in that they're a pleasure to spend time in. That's one thing that I really appreciate about these sheds. They just are so aesthetically appealing. Even the storage building is nice to look at, and it frames a view from within the workshop across a garden. So it's an entire composition of space that's uplifting and gives me a pleasant alternative to just being in the confines of the house. Ulrich was fabulous to work with. Consultative, interested in actually meeting my needs, not trying to sell me, but meeting my actual desires and needs. They came through on time with fabulous quality, and payment was no problem. They were just great to deal with in every respect. I can't think of anything that wasn't good in the experience. I wouldn't even consider buying a different shed. If I needed another shed, I would call Ulrich and only Ulrich, get the best price I could and run with it.